Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall, I said. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some more sleep. To be totally honest, I haven't practiced putting this tent up. I've done it once, and I couldn't really remember what I was doing. Salted dark chocolate almonds are probably the single most amazing thing I've ever put in my mouth. Stop it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, first solo wild camp. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. We've done wild camping before. We've been a few times now, but Jake has always been with me. And as silly as it sounds, I don't know, we just did it the first time a few times together, and it gave me the confidence to do it. Today is my first one, just me. So we've come somewhere just a little bit sort of familiar to me. I've come to the Long Mynd in Shropshire, and we're going to do a wild camp. I've got a spot in mind, which is a place we sort of stopped at a couple of times before, but we'll see. I'm going to have a walk around. It's early in the day. It is only 1:45, so we've got a lot of sunlight left, but I'm going to walk up to the top, make this so I can talk to you without sort of panting. We're going to just sort of explore the top a little bit, see if I can find another campsite somewhere different with a more of a epic view, but the view is pretty good from the one I know, and then we'll sort of have a wander around. Failing that, we'll just camp at the usual site, which is nice enough anyway. Hopefully there won't be anybody there because it's quite popular with wild campers, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get up the incline because this is the hardest bit. Once you're on the top of Long Mynd, it's pretty flattish anyway, and steady going, but the first climb up is pretty challenging on these old lungs and unfit body of mine. Whoa, see, already tripping over. Hi sheep. Hi sheep. Well, he's not budging at all. Hey dude. Okay. I'm wearing the Ultra Timp 5s. I opted to go for waterproof today. I probably didn't need to. I just want to be safe. I don't like having wet feet. Oh man. I remember this climb now. It's a good one, but it's rewarding because you get to the top and you're kind of at the top, but it's a tough climb. Made it to the top of the hill. I am going to have a lunch because it's 2:15 and I haven't had anything to eat yet. Bit of a rush out of the house this morning. I've got a sandwich and Lucasade to eat. Got it from Co-op. We also grabbed a couple of beers from Co-op using the new camera in POV mode, and yeah, enjoy a couple of beers later at camp. But I'm just going to sit down for 5. That was a big climb. Only took me about, well, actually it took me about 45 minutes. I have been stopping and starting recording, as you do. But yeah, let's have this sandwich. Enjoy the view. Bacon. Oh, if you are with Shropshire, we're on the Long Mynd. There's another hill over there which I can't remember what it's called, but that is called the Wrekin. And if you've ever heard the phrase around the Wrekin, that's where that phrase comes from, because that's the Reekin, and if you take a wrong turn, you have to go around the Reekin. Try testing out my alcohol stove tonight for the first time. Hopefully it's not this windy where I camp, because, well, mind you, it's got sort of the surround. It's probably the best one for these kind of windy conditions, to be honest with you. Yeah, so this is where we're going. Yeah, up there. That's sort of the highest point, 513 meters. So we shall get up there, have a look. Oh, twinging my knee a couple of times so far. No problems with that lately. Yeah. Hope that's going to be alright. That over there is stiper stones. And it looks like there's like a path that goes to all the way to it, by the looks of it. I bet you could walk from here to there easy. Maybe that's one thing to do. Definitely want to camp up there, stiper stones one of the times, and Caradoc, I think is that one. Oh, there's the top. Couldn't get to it because too many people, but we've got to the top of Pole Bank, 530 meters. We're heading up back down past the trees and out that way. I don't think there's going to be any camping spots that way. We'll have a look anyway. Just having a quick look on OS maps to see if there's any other places I can explore. Oh, Pole Bank was actually 516 meters high, which is pretty cool. So if I carry on down this road, there's another peak called Yew Tree. That's 450. Round Hill is over there. That's 463. And the place I usually camp is Callow. It's 411 meters. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to. I'm going to have to go. I want to go to Grindle, which is over there. So instead of like going off right to where I usually go to Callow, I'm going to go up the hill to Grindle and see if there's any camp spots up there. Dude. Just passing through, don't mind me. Any chance of a lift up the hill and pull me up? No? Oh, okay. Kestrel of some kind. Always remember to stop every now and again just to look around, because especially when you're going uphill you can just like head down and walk and like just try and get to the top, but it's okay to stop, take it all in. It's so beautiful around here. Such a beautiful landscape. Like when I'm walking, I'm like head down like this, trying to get up the hill. Oh, look at that behind me. Do not want to fall down there. It doesn't look steep from here, but it is. I love the way the sheep like dig out these little holes so they lie in this out of the wind. It's clever the way they do it. You can see all the rocks have gone down the hill where they've kicked all the rocks out of there, but that's a little sheep den. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall, I said. That wasn't ideal. That wasn't the route I wanted to take. I wanted to go to Grindle, but I mean, it doesn't look bad on the camera. But yeah, it's pretty steep. So next time, just take the easy route, eh? Just take the easy route, Al. Okay, so we're going up here now. We're going up again now. But after that, I'm quite glad to be going uphill. That's the path I should have come down. Nice, easy, steady path. No, no. I have to deviate from the plan. Okay. I didn't film that process because it was extremely difficult. It was windy, and to be totally honest, I haven't practiced putting this tent up. I've done it once, and I couldn't really remember what I was doing. But it's not perfect. But it's up. Still a bit saggy like inside. So I do need some practice, but I've run out of patience to mess about with it anymore. So I mean, it'll do. I really need to practice. I think I was picking the inner as well as the outer. Quite a square. I don't know. Oh, I mean, it'll do for tonight, but I need to practice. It's nice. It's good. It's got a inner and an outer that's sort of attached to each other, and it's blowing around in the wind. It's quite difficult to do, actually. Not the most straightforward of tents to put up. Not like the Wild Country Helm 2 that we've got. That's just easy. That's just like 2 poles. So I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like a bit put off by it, but I need to practice, I think. So we should do that for next time. But you know, anyway, we've got shelter. I'm gonna put the sleeping stuff in there. Little lamp up. Right, I did just boil some water for coffee. So I'm doing a little coffee. This X-Boil, really good. I bought plenty of gas with me, and this little Trangia alcohol thing, and just gonna clean my spoon. Yeah, it boils it. You know, not obviously as quickly as gas, but it boils it, and it's light, it's portable, it's really small as well, so I prefer it, to be honest. Ah, yes. And I learnt this little trick from my mate that I've never met, Paul Messner, who lights a little twig and then starts the alcohol up and put the water on top of this little thing. Let it boil away, and then we'll have water for my meal. We've got some chocolate covered almonds for dessert, and then a couple of beers for later as the sun starts to go down, just to ease my nerves. I didn't bring a spare pair of t-shirts. I didn't bring any spare. I did clothes, really. I've bought these long johns I'll put underneath my shorts to keep me warm in the night. I've got my coat. Got a tissue. And we're just chilling. This chair, I've got to say, is probably the best thing I've bought. Oh man, it's so good. It's nice to just be able to sit down rather than just sitting on your bed in there, which is a little bit uncomfortable and awkward. Having this chair just so you can lean back and just enjoy the view and have a drink is a luxury, but well worth it in my eyes. Okay, the other couple of bits of kit I wanted to show you is this one. This is my bug bag, and then another DCF pack cube. And then I get another decent pack cube, which is dedicated first aid kit as well. These things are just so light and strong, waterproof as well. I've got a little sun cream in there. I've got paracetamol. I've got bandages. I've got a whistle if I get lost. But yeah, all the safety stuff you need in there. It's perfect. So that's the other bit of kit I've got with me. In the bug bag, I've got afterbite, a little thing of smidge. I've got a tick remover card. I've got another lighter for these citronella candles that I saw Stephen Reed using on his channel. Comes with a little thing, you put these in, you burn. I'm going to put one out actually. You burn it and it keeps the bugs away, and then a microphone keeps on disconnecting, it's really annoying, and then a bug smidge. Lucky break. Cheers. Look at this. Sunshine. Look at that. That's beautiful. But for dessert, we've got some dark salted chocolate almonds. So we're gonna have those. The meal was nice, actually really tasty. Really good quality meal. Just wasn't stirred up enough at the bottom, so you get a bit of powder. So just always puts you off a little bit. But good meal. Time for dessert and the second beer. Chocolate covered almonds. These are hard to beat. Salted dark chocolate almonds are probably the single most amazing thing I've ever put in my mouth. Stop it. There's more people up here now. It's like a bunch of kids that have just walked up. It's not the secret it once was. So I thought I'd just get him a tent and lie down for a bit. Halfway through the night. I've got to be honest, I think I fell asleep about 20 past 8 for a couple of hours. Woke up and it was dark. Keeping hearing noises. I know we've got those other blokes over there, which I'm not really bothered about, but the tent sort of makes noises and it feels like there's an animal sniffing around or something in this tent. There's quite big gaps the way I've got it. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get some more sleep.
Oh, it was kind of cold last night. But I actually slept pretty well. I had a few toss and turns because sliding about on this, my back was hurting. But apart from that, I probably got about 6 hours, I reckon. It was cold. Oh, it was colder than I expected it to be. Very chilly. The wind was cold. But we're gonna get up, make some breakfast, have a drink. Oh man, rain again.
I brush my teeth.
Nothing left.
Yeah, that was a interesting camping trip. I've definitely forgot a few things that I thought I'd need. Yeah, namely some more trousers. I'm going to do some trousers last night. I could have definitely have done with my thicker sleeping bag. It was cold last night, windy, and it rained about 4 o'clock pretty heavily. Spitting there, but it's not too bad. So yeah, probably need to be a little bit more prepared. I definitely cancelled. I got into bed at about 20 past 8, and I fell asleep. I woke up at 10 o'clock and it's dark. I was like, huh, what happened there? But you know, that's 6.7% beer might have had something to do with it. So yeah, I can sleep. I know I can sleep now without Jake as my little backup buddy. So I didn't really have any problems sleeping. The tent was, you know, it makes noises and your brain plays tricks for yourself. Like you think, is it footsteps or is it just that I felt like I was hearing animals sniffing and, you know, chewing on grass near me. I probably was, but it's just sometimes a little bit disconcerting. But I've done my first night, and I think that will bode me well, shall we say, put me in good stead forward and doing it now. We'll be doing more stuff with Jake. I just wanted to test myself and do it on my own this time, so I know I can do it now. I slept, I'd say I probably got about, woke up at 4:30 when it's raining, and I probably dozed on and off a couple of times after that. So probably had about an hour and a half. I probably had about 6.5 hours, I reckon, sleep, which isn't too bad considering you're on your own in the mountains or the hills, as the case may be. So anyway, I can do it. And if you are one of those people that are thinking about maybe doing it and you're a little bit apprehensive, shall we say, not scared, because scared's the wrong word. I'm not scared, it's just that I was just a bit like nervous, I say, excited, nervous about doing it. I'll just get out there, just try it. There will be times in the night where you're like, what was that? Was that? Okay, and then you sort of put your head down, half close your eye. There will be moments like that, but just get out there and do it. It's an experience that's hard to explain. It's very peaceful. It's a little bit lonely at times, and I don't know, you feel very connected. The one thing I will say is that once you're out and you are at the campsite you've found, you sort of acclimatise to your surroundings pretty quickly, and that definitely makes it easier. The thought of getting to the campsite is the the point where you're like, how am I going to be able to do this? But you sit down, you have a coffee, you have a couple of beers, you're looking around, you explore, you know, you have your food. By that time, a couple of hours has passed, and you're like, I feel quite at home now here. And then when you go to bed, that is like 10 times easier because you've been in that environment already for a few hours. So that's the point I'll make. I'll finish this video here. I'm going to walk down back through to the car. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be doing more videos like this with Jake and without. We're going to venture out to different places as well. We want to do Lake District, want to do Scotland, so we're going to do lots more, so stay tuned. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, subscribe, really helps. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.